Optimizing your on-page SEO is really important to make sure that when people are searching for a specific topic that you're writing about, whether it's a sales page or a blog article, they actually find it. So here are a few tips, and I'm going to actually walk you through the back end of WordPress to show you how I do this on my own articles. And by watching this real-world case study, you'll have a better idea of how to do it yourself, even if you don't use WordPress. The first tip is to add a meta description. This is a 160 character description of the article that search engines see and will actually post, or it will show in the search results. So you'll see when you search for a topic, you'll usually see the headline of the article, and then right underneath you'll see that little description. If you don't add this description, it just shows the first sentences of your article, but sometimes that's a little unclear. And so if your meta description is actionable, if it includes keywords relevant to that blog article, it will help it appear more in search, and it will make it more clickable, because for people reading the meta description, it will call out to them better than perhaps just the random first line of your blog article. The second tip is to make sure you use your titles and headers properly. Include the keywords for your articles in both your title and headers. Within your article, you should be adding anchor text or links to other articles on your website. This will encourage people to stay on your website, to go from the post they're reading to another post or to another page. Google and other search engines will see this. They see that people spend more time on your website. And if people spend more time on your website, that improves the SEO of your website, and it will actually improve the ranking of your website for whatever search terms you have on your site. So make sure that you build into your articles links to other articles and other pages to keep people on your site as long as possible. Similar to this, mobile optimization is key. So many people are going to be coming to your website through a mobile device. If your site is not mobilely optimized, they're going to leave your site sooner because it's just not as easy for them to use. And if people leave your site sooner, that's going to hurt your SEO ranking. Let's look at one of my examples to show how I'm putting all of these tips into practice. Here's an article that I wrote, 6 tips for making great videos with your webcam. So automatically the keywords that I'm using are webcam videos, better webcam videos. I've included headers to not only make the article more visually appealing, to break up the text so it's not just one long big article. I've included images as well. And in these headers, you can see that I include the keyword webcam video. Let's go into the background though, because if you're using WordPress, I highly encourage you to install a plugin called Yoast SEO. Like I mentioned before, if you're not using WordPress, it's okay. And if you don't want to install the Yoast SEO plugin, that's totally fine. You can still do a lot of these things. This plugin just makes it a lot easier. You can see here that when I scroll down on any of my posts, it has this plugin. First, at the top, it gives you a preview of what it looks like in search engines. And here's where you can write the meta description. This is the short, sort of sweet couple sentences about what this article is, and it appears up here. And you can edit it, you can view it mobile, preview it on how it looks on mobile or desktop. And that's great because you can basically do live editing. And then below, it gives you this checklist of to-do items to improve your SEO. So for example, things that I've done is include the focus keyword in the URL of the page, include the focus keyword in the first paragraph of copy, use the focus keyword in headers. Then there's things that I haven't done yet. So for example, the images on this page are missing all attributes. So if I go up and scroll up to an image, let me just edit this image. I need to add alternative text. This helps people who are visually impaired because they have website readers that actually read through the entire page for them. And with images, they can't read the images unless you have alternative text. So for example, in alternative text for this image, I would say something like, make your webcam videos better. And that's sort of the description of this image. So I should go through and add that to all of my images. Throughout this article, I include a lot of different links to other articles that I've written, things that I think are helpful for people to try to get people to stay on my website. My site is already mobily optimized because I'm using the Avada theme. You can learn more about how to optimize your website in the website section of this course. There's plugins that allow you to do this for free, but most modern website builders have an option to make your website mobily optimized. So at the end of the day, I just hope that these tips can help you improve SEO for all of your pages, whether you're using WordPress and the Yoast SEO plugin or not.